January favorites. I cannot believe how quick this month has gone by. Today is March 1st and it's my husband's birthday, and this year's already gone by so quick. I couldn't even believe it when I looked at the calendar. So today I'm just going to go through some of my favorites I've been really gravitating towards this past month, and I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, like if you haven't already, and stay tuned for my favorites. Okay, bye! Alrighty guys, so I'm just gonna jump right in because I have a lot of products. I'm not ashamed because I'm a makeup hoarder and I don't need help. So some products that I've been really using, I'm going to start from the base and kind of work that way. I've been really liking the Cerave Extra Repair Cream. It's an eye cream, and I have been loving this at night to just put under my eyes, or even sometimes if I'm feeling really dehydrated, I'll use it before makeup. And it's just a really thick cream. I mean, it's really thick, but it just blends like a dream, and it just feels really luxurious. I had the Bobbi Brown eye cream and I love it, but it's so expensive that when I buy it I just feel like it goes to waste a little bit, even though I mean I use it and it does wonders and it's fantastic. But I find like this just gets the job done and it's a lot cheaper. I think I got this at Target for maybe $10. A next favorite of mine is actually the L'Oreal Paris Youth Code Texture Perfector Serum Concentrate, and it has the cutest little bottle. It has a pump and it's been really nice little serum, and it's really smooth, and I use it at night. And sometimes in the morning, even if I'm not going to wear makeup, I just feel like it makes my skin feel really hydrated. The only thing I don't like is the scent. It's a little too fragrant, and I have very sensitive skin. So the first 2 times, maybe 3 that I used it, my eyes got a little watery. But now, you know, I like the scent. It's very floral. But, I mean, it works really well and I can get past that. But if you have, like, super sensitive skin, I would steer away from that because maybe the fragrance will bring up any sort of allergic reaction, any sensitivity, some redness, that sort of stuff. Another eye cream I've been loving is the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. And it's just in a little pot. Something I do is I just poke a little hole in the top and push down and squeeze it out so that it doesn't dry out, because I had one of these before and it dried out and got like very thick because it's a very liquidy eye cream, and I use this before my makeup, and so now I started doing that. I've been loving it. I feel like none of it goes to waste and it's been doing wonders for no creasing concealer. A primer I've been loving that's already half gone is the Hangover RX primer by Too Faced. It's a replenishing face primer with coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics. It's silicone free. It has a pump and it smells like heaven. I love coconut smelling things and tropical. It makes me think of vacation and happiness and sunshine, which we don't have in Washington right now. I wish we did. And so this makes my skin feel hydrated and fresh and awake. I don't necessarily use it just as a primer. I use it mainly as a moisturizer, but it's been really fantastic. Another primer I have been loving is the Smashbox Photo Finishing Oil-Free Pore Minimizing Primer, and it comes like that. It's a squeezy tube. It's just a skin tone shade, and you just press that into your T-zone or wherever you feel like you have enlarged pores, and it just makes your makeup go on really smooth and airbrushed, and it fills in wonderfully. It's a lot slippery. It's a lot more slippery of a consistency than the Benefit Professional, but I like this a lot better. It doesn't feel nearly as dry, and it does not cling on to dry patches like the other one does. The lip product I've been loving is the Dior Creme de Rose lip balm, and I love rose scented things, and I use this before I'm going to use any sort of matte lip cream or like long-lasting liquid lipstick. Like I've been loving the Rimmel Provocalips lip products, which I'll be showing later, but this has been wonderful. I love the smell, and thank you to my sister-in-law Rita for getting it for me because I could not validate buying this for myself, but I love it. It smells like heaven. It's so nostalgic for me, and this will probably always be a favorite. Okay, foundation and concealer wise, I have a lot, so I'm kind of just going to zoom through them. I've been trying out the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I never tried Maybelline foundations before. I really love their Fit Me concealer, which is actually right here, so I might as well just say I love this. It's fantastic. Mwah. I have every color in their range. I use it for highlighting, contouring, concealing blemishes, whatever you need it for. It's fantastic. Foundations. I have the Dewy and Smooth, which is just the other formula in new packaging, and the Matte and Poreless. The Matte and Poreless is what I was really going after, but it clings onto dry patches and it breaks up. And this one is too dewy, so putting these together is beautiful. It's really nice. It wears very nicely for about maybe 8 hours. My bronzer, blush, everything went on very seamlessly. One thing to be noticed of, these are the same shade, but they seem like different colors. They're both 120, and the Dewy and Smooth oxidizes a little bit more than the Matte and Poreless, and this one seems more neutral pink undertone, while this one is more orangey yellow undertone. So maybe use the heck out of these past couple months is the EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. It has a pump, cute packaging. You have to order this online, and this is in shade F300, but I love it. It looks very natural and smooth, and, well, I'm not going to say natural, because when does a foundation ever look natural? But it's beautiful, and it has a very, very strong olive yellow undertone, which is perfect for me. So anybody with like yellow, olive, beige undertones, especially if you're of Asian ethnicity, this is a beautiful foundation for you, and I highly, highly recommend it. The other drugstore foundations, I've been on a drugstore foundation kick, which is weird for me because I used to only use high-end foundations because I have such sensitive skin, but drugstore's been winning my heart lately. This is the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous in 120. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oily girls out there, buy this right now. It's fantastic. The packaging sucks, but it is wonderful. It's not matte, it's kind of a demi-matte finish, but I do not break through oil at all. I've worn this snowboarding. I have worn this in Cancun in humid heat, and no oil broke through, no sweat, nothing. It held up beautifully. It's fantastic. And I just did a review on this. You know why I like it. It's fantastic. Buy it. This is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation. Get it. It's great. And my one sneaky little high-end foundation. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in 2W2 Rattan. Beautiful foundation, very yellow undertone. I have to be a little bit more tan for this. I can still get away with it. I just have to bronze and bring it down my neck. But it is a beautiful foundation. I wish it had a pump, but it's really nice. If you are drier in skin type, be very careful. You might just want to exfoliate and moisturize because this can cling to dry patches, but it is a very, very long wearing foundation, and it's beautiful. Spray I've been really enjoying, surprisingly, because I used to love my Urban Decay one, but I've been using this L'Oreal Infallible spray, which I think it is way overpriced for what it is since it is drugstore, but it is beautiful. It's a fine mist, and it actually does do what it's supposed to do. It does extend the wear of my makeup. I used the Fit Me concealers together, and one day I wore them. It lasted about 6 hours before I had to touch up, but then the next day I tried it again and I sprayed this, and it lasted me about 8 to 9 hours without having to touch up, and it looked really, really nice. So I have been enjoying that. Price, not so happy with it. If you can find it on sale or use a coupon, do it because it's worth it. But I do like it better than my Urban Decay, believe it or not. But nothing will beat my Model in a Bottle, which I've been enjoying for years. I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio in 10 Eclair and 20 Light. Let me grab that. And they're really, really nice. They are definitely a lot lighter than what you think. So I actually thought I would need Fair, but light works beautifully for highlighting. This one is a pinky undertone, the Fair, and the light is a yellow undertone, so keep that in mind. You can definitely tell by the tube itself. For brows, I've been using the Anastasia Dipbrow pomade in medium brown for the outer portion of my brows, and I've been really enjoying it. Obviously, I've really dug into there. I've only had it, I want to say, a month, and I've been enjoying it. I do use it sometimes with the brow wiz, sometimes without, but I always use it only on the outer portion, and then I fill in the inner portion with taupe. Enough, I have two highlighters I've been enjoying more than the Betty Luminizer by the Balm, which is my Ride or Die. I love it, but I've been using these two a lot more. This is actually an eyeshadow by Elizabeth Mott in the color Champagne, and it is buttery and beautiful and perfect, and I mean, it makes you look like you have that JLo glow that everybody wants, and it blends so pretty, and it catches the light in a way that's really flattering, like you're glowing from within. And I have used this on a couple brides so far, and it just makes them look dewy and happy and healthy, and like they're just beaming with, you know, joy from their cheekbones. So I've been really enjoying this, and I've also been loving this highlight that I've had for about a year now, and I kind of put it on the back burner when I got the Mary Luminizer, but it is the Laura Mercier highlight in 01, and it is also a beautiful highlight, very similar in shade, it's right here, as the one I just showed you, but a lot more expensive. But it is a beautiful champagne-y shade. It gives you a much more natural glow. I use my highlighters right at the very top of my cheekbones. I'm actually wearing both of these today. I did the Laura Mercier all over my cheekbone, and then kind of just patted on the other one right on the center top of my cheekbone. I thought this was a cheapy, kind of not worth your money brand, but it has surprised me. This is the Hard Candy Bronzer in Hula, and it just gives me a really nice sun-kissed glow. It's right here. And it blends really nice. It's not very patchy. It looks like it has a lot of shimmer, but from what I'm noticing, it's just an overspray of like a golden shimmer, because when I get down into it, it doesn't really have a sheen or anything. So it's been really nice. It gives me that healthy glow and like sun-kissed look that I really like. And I've actually been grabbing for this more than my Rimmel, or no, NYC Sunny Bronzer, which I used to use all the time. And I actually like this better than my Smashbox bronzer also. My favorite that I've been using for years now, that I just started picking up again because I could never find it. But I went to Kmart recently to get, I think, a bouncy ball for my daughter, and I saw this and I bought 5 of them because I have a problem. That's the Airspun Translucent Powder. I also have the Extra Covers Translucent, and it is just a loose powder that is perfect. I use it on a beauty blender or just a damp sponge to set my under eye concealer right away, and I don't crease at all. And I used to crease no matter what concealer, no matter what powder, no matter how I set it. Since I've been going back to this, no creasing. It's been fantastic, and I love this so much. And the smell of it is almost like baby powder, or I don't want to offend anybody, but you know when your grandma used to buy powder and put it on her face, that kind of nostalgic smell, that's what this smells like to me. But I don't mind it. It's not heavily scented. You can just kind of smell it, but once it's on your face, you don't smell it at all. And this is so much product, and I think it's like $5, so if you can find it, get it. You're not going to regret it. Some lip favorites I've been having. I mean, I have so many, so it's really hard to pick my top favorites, but I've been loving all my NYX lippies. But lately I've been using the Rimmel Provocalips 16-hour kiss proof lip color, and let me tell you, they are kiss proof, smudge proof, eating proof, drinking proof. I love these. I can smooch my daughter to all heck without getting lipstick on her. And I went out to eat with my husband, I've gone out to dinners, I've drank an insane amount of coffee while wearing these, and they don't move. I mean, after about 10 hours you start to get that ring, that white ring inside your mouth, but what I do is I just take some chapstick and put it over the top, and they are amazing, and I love them so much. And I have 7 of the colors, but these are my top 2 favorites. They're very pigmented, they're very long wearing. Is the color Play with Fire, and they're creamy and really easy to go on. I I can use the applicator to put it on, but I prefer to use a lip brush because it's so liquidy that I just feel like I need to use a lip brush to get it more precise. And then on the other side, it just has that clear gloss, which is not clear anymore, but this sets it and gives it a little bit of moisture. They're not overly drying, which I really appreciate. And this is Kiss Fatal, which is definitely just a more purple mauve-y tone, which I don't feel is as pigmented as the red, but it's still pretty pigmented. It's that right there. Again, we don't have much of a scent, which I like, but I have been loving these so much. I recommend it to a lot of people, especially over the L'Oreal ones that they just came out with the little like chapstick on the other side to seal. I don't like those. They actually gave me a reaction around my mouth, so be careful of that if you have sensitive skin. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comment section below what your favorites are from this month, and I will see you guys in another video soon. Thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!